Hey, good evening, Yankee fans. How's everybody doing? I'm not even, I'm not even going to ask. It's not even funny anymore. It's not even funny anymore. Why did he leave the guy in? Why did they even bring him in? I don't understand why, guys. I just don't. Welcome to the stream. Obviously, it's Joe NY Mania. How's everybody doing? Want to say hello to Charles, Nasty One. Let's see who we got. Real Bill, Jody, Bryce, just to name a few here. Jake, I just can't even explain it anymore, guys. I really don't know what to say. It's just beyond. When they pitch, they don't hit. When they hit, they don't pitch. And then the defense, and it's ridiculous. Hey, Jason, how's it going? We got to bring in our morning and afternoon and nighttime co-host with me, Evan. Evan, to start us off. Hey, Evan, how you doing?
Hey, guys.
It's beginning a nightly trend.
Yeah. It seems like we're doing the same thing over and over again and expecting something different to happen.
It's beyond.
I don't
There's
know.
no word, right, Real Bill? There's no word. I mean, could finally everybody, including all creators and everybody, say that they stink? Could we finally admit it? What I've been saying for like a month and a half, and I've tried. I can't hide it anymore. This is totally out of whack. Now I know what it seems like Colorado goes through.
And I was watching a little bit of Ken's stream. I don't know how he stays calm through all of this. I don't know how he calls every game and, stays the same every single game. I don't get it. He's calling these games must be worse than doing what we do. I mean, it's terrible.
It's beyond. They got to make it. They got to make a change. I'm sorry. They got to do it. Boone's got somebody. If it's not Boone, I don't know what to do. You can't fire 26 guys, and they all stink. Judge looks like they should have put him in the minors for 2 games. Come on, man. Evaldi's good, but he's not that great anymore. Give me a break. I've seen him get tattooed. Yankees are it's just ridiculous.
It's bad. It's really bad.
It's just utterly ridiculous. I'm so how the heck can you survive like this? I mean, if the Yankees are comfortable with this is ridiculous.
Yep.
I don't know, man. At this point, I don't know. I mean, really, all the teams that are making trades, that made trades, basically all look pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Yankees led off with a hit in the top of the ninth. Whoop-de-doo. McMahon started it off with a hit. But, I mean, come on. Hey, everyone. Joseph, how you doing? I mean, you get to the point where we might as well start talking some hockey and football here because it's getting ridiculous. I mean, you see the guys following the pitches. Can't you jam them a little bit? John Carlos up.
I mean, we wasted a great outing by Warren. He was great tonight.
Yeah, he was good. I mean, that's the 2025 season. They hit good, they don't pitch. Mm-hmm. They pitch good, they don't hit.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? It's a 0-1 pitch to Stanton. And the pitch is up high, 1-1. Yeah,
maybe
Matt
Stanton will get us a home run.
was good, and then he had a lull with the Mets, and they traded him, and he's become pretty good again. Yeah, this is a nightmare, Joseph. It really is. The 1-1 pitch coming, ground ball, great play by Seager, out at second and out at first. Unbelievable. He hits the ball as hard as a rock. And this guy Seager makes a great play, double play. I mean, can there be anything else happen to this team? He hit it like a rocket. That had to be over 110 miles an hour. And he's jogging to first base because we know he can't run. What is this?
It's funny. I mean, Aaron Boone, he says Williams isn't available the next day because of load management. Well, he pitched last night, gave up the walk-off. And then he comes in, bases loaded, and Boone leaves him in too long. I mean, why are you so hypocritical towards Devin Williams? Why? Why are you keeping this guy in the game? I don't understand it at all. It's like he's just nervous. He thinks
every hitter is Alonso. I don't understand it. I mean, there's no, I don't know. It comes the pitch 1-2 on Grissom, and we can call another one.
Excuses. Yep.
I mean, I don't understand. What the heck is going on?
And where's Tim Hill? Is he invisible?
Yeah, they want to stay away from him right now. 1-2, and that's the ball game. And the ball game is over. The Yankees get shut out. 2 lousy hits. Yeah, that might be the last time we see Boone in the dugout. Goodbye. They got to make a statement.
I'm done. I've had enough with this guy. I want him out. We all do.
No, there are people that are still, I think they're going to come back. I think they're going to do good. Yeah, okay. If you think that, then I could sell you the Brooklyn Bridge. I mean, this is so ridiculous. We have tried everything to be positive. How can you be positive?
Can't.
Who in their right mind can defend this team right now? You got to be off your rocker. If you defend this.
If you're defending this, then you're definitely being paid. No question.
I'm telling you. You know, how embarrassing it is. Look at these Yankee stats. 28 at-bats, 2 hits. Oh, excuse me. They only struck out 7 times today. Oh, and so today was only 2 innings. Okay. I mean, McMahon 1 hit and Volpe 1 hit, and you pinch hit for Volpe.
I don't get it.
That makes no sense.
Yep. Did the same thing with Dominguez.
He's the guy who gets big hits.
Yep.
The only guy in the lineup. And
now
Judge looked pathetic tonight.
This is why
Judge didn't even know if he knew how to hit the ball. Don't defend him.
No. Nobody defend Aaron Judge. He's the captain. He deserves the most blame. He doesn't deserve the least blame. I don't care if he came back in 10 days. I don't care if he came back in 10 months. He doesn't deserve any defending from anybody.
Itchy says if they don't fire the manager, they are out of their minds. Let him wall back to New York. I mean, this is impossible. They should have left Judge on the DL or the IL and brought up Jones. Well, that's what I've been saying, but nobody listens. Nobody listens because you don't cover every box. Oh, Mr. Cashman, he's got 9. There's 9 players. He's got 9 boxes. 9 boxes. And you got to fill them all and pass the darn test. Come on, man. Wake up, Yankees. Wake up. Jesus. If they lose again tomorrow and they're off Thursday, they got to do something. They got to do something. I don't care if it's 47 games left. Come on. I don't know if Girardi's the answer because I don't think they'll hire Girardi. I really don't. I think it's going to go to Amos, Aaron, whatever his name is. Everyone, you're entitled to the opinions, but please don't curse on here. We do have young people on the chat. Remember, it's what do you call? It's the summertime, and you just got to stop with the cursing, okay? No cursing at all. And hit the like button, subscribe if to get past. Yeah, that's right. Everybody in here that hasn't subscribed, please subscribe today. I think we deserve it. For tonight, for everything that we go through, we definitely deserve it. I mean, enough's enough with this. Enough is enough. I mean, we have a ton of pitching in the room, in the bullpen. Bring somebody else in. Bring somebody else in.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Maybe
the Rangers
would be the guy. But if he was smart, he would turn it down. He would turn it down.
We need a guy with real baseball experience.
Yeah, but who? Who?
Brad Ausmus was a former manager. Maybe he could help spark something, turn it around. But I don't think anyone on this coaching staff currently has the right to everything to manage this team the right way. I don't think anyone
definitely agree. I definitely agree. Hey, Celia, how you doing? I didn't follow the game today. I actually feel it feels nice to have to go through the whole game just to watch them lose. The feeling is different. I'm not mad. All right, Celia, good for you. Good for you. Excellent. That's the way to do it. They don't deserve having good people like us to watch them right now because they are pathetic. They are pathetic. D-Train asks, are we officially right now out of the playoff picture?
Not yet. Depending on what the Mariners do. If they win, then we're going to be in the third wild card by a half a game. But if
we're still up?
The Mariners are up 3-1.
What?
So we're still up. Yeah, we're still in the wild card right now.
Even if the Mariners win, we're still up by half a game.
By half a game over the Rangers, but the Mariners jump us to the second wild card spot.
What a joke! Let's bring in Swinging with the Fences. How you doing? Welcome to the Dooms.
It doesn't stop, Joe. It doesn't stop.
It is pathetic. It's pathetic. Yes, it is. I don't know what to say anymore. It's pathetic. What is going? How could Could anybody honestly defend this team?
It's hard. It is so hard to. I'll start off with the positives. I mean, it's all hard. It put us in a hard situation. Nathan Eovaldi shoved tonight, one of the best pitchers in baseball. But I mean, there's just no excuse. I mean, obviously, the elephant in the room is Devin Williams continues to struggle. That's the big thing. Gave up 2 runs, did not have his stuff. I mean, I haven't seen his stuff at all this season. So I don't know. Because you saw, I mean, I think this one is on Boone, that decision. You saw him teetering with the idea if he wants to go Bednar or not. I think going Bednar would be absolutely the right move. The offense was completely shut down by Nathan Eovaldi, but on the other side, Will Warren had a pretty rocky start, even though for giving up no runs. I mean, just worked his way in and out of pressure. So shout out Will Warren. Maybe it's coming together soon. I mean, he still didn't give up anything. But I mean, where it's at is Devin Williams. I mean, it's just bad. Like, what is happening? Where's the guy we traded for? Like, we even saw flashes of him being good. I just physically cannot comprehend this. How can a guy who is one of the best closers of this generation just fall off the train? Like what? What is happening? Like how does this happen? A guy you trade for, everyone's getting hyped in the offseason. He comes in just not even close to what he used to be. Like I just don't understand it. What happened? And I don't like that Boone keeps putting him in. If anything, I think Williams needs a day off from last night. He needs to regroup. Why would you put the poor guy out there? I kind of feel bad for Williams. He struggled last night. He blew it last night. He probably goes on his phone, sees thousands of posts from the media slandering him because he just keeps blowing saves. So then you got to imagine the mental side, and he's even said stuff. He just doesn't know what's happening. So I do feel for him. So he has that going on. But now Boone has to put him out there again, not even giving him a day's rest, not even letting the guy regroup. And then the same thing happens. You know what the definition of insanity is? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Over and over again, and expecting a different result. That's what's happening. It's insane. You keep putting the guy out there, expecting him to do something. Maybe the first month of the season, I could see keep putting him out there, but you're in August now. Nothing has changed. His ERA is well over 5. It might be over 6 soon. What are you doing? The highest leverage spot of the game, you're putting him in, who has been your worst pitcher of the season. What are we doing? It's just like we got Bednar for nothing. I just don't know. I don't know. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, George, you read my mind exactly. I mean, I've been saying the same things. I literally just put a tweet out. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same things over and over. I'm not joking. It's crazy. I mean, it's like we think alike. But yeah, I mean, Boone after the Rays game, he says Devin Williams wasn't available to come in, and apparently he's allowed to pitch 2 days in a row now, which I completely don't understand, especially after giving up the walk-off last night. It's just, and Devin Williams was, I mean, when he's not throwing good changeups, it's like he can't get out of trouble. He can't throw strikes. He walks people, and his fastball doesn't play to the same level as it does when he's on. So.
Yeah.
Celia puts up a stat on Devin Williams. He's allowed 26 earned runs over 43 innings this season. He's allowed 26 ERA over 141 innings from 2022 to 2024. Yeah. You know, Celia, you know what? I don't think he's gotten over the Alonso home run. I think that's staying with him, and it has not left him. You know, that happens to big relievers. It happened to Donnie Moore of the Angels. He gave up a clutch home run in the 9th inning against the Red Sox years ago. Who was the guy
in Houston who gave up the home run to Pujols that broke him?
Yes, that's right. That's another one. Yes.
Gave up a big homer to Pujols and that broke him. But
Rob Saxon, everybody, welcome to the stream again. Been saying trade Williams while he had value. Everyone thought we were crazy just a few days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're talking about Brett Lynch. Yes, nasty.
That's
one.
who it is. Yeah. Big homer right into the Crawford boxes. Pujols hit.
But you know, when you take a closer's role, you have to expect it. You need a big stomach. If you can't do it, then don't ask to be a closer. Period. Go on, move on. Be a starting pitcher, do whatever. But if you don't have the stomach for it, then don't do it. Don't even attempt it.
Yeah.
Itchy, let's see what he has to say. Boone fired would lift a lot of pressure off of players. They need a fresh start.
Yeah. 100% agree with you, Itchy.
I mean,
Players have the right mindset. The players say the right things. The manager makes excuses.
You know, listen, I don't even know how to defend this. I don't know if it's analytics. I don't know if it's Boone anymore. I am totally confused. Because if you fire Boone and it is analytics, then what's the point? What's the point? To put a different face? What is the point?
And I'll say this again. I think Boone is a solid manager. I think he makes a few dumb decisions. The only thing that gets on my nerves with Boone, it's the accountability. It really is. You can't, like, all his press conferences are awful. I mean, it's just it's bad. He can't handle a rough patch, which is what he struggled in his career. I think Boone's a solid manager. Do I think he's the right guy for the Yankees? Maybe not. I'm starting to think that. I do have respect for the guy. He stands up for his players when they need him most, but just there's no accountability. No one. You need someone to get in the player's face. You need that connection right there, and Boone doesn't have any of that. None of it. And I think he's just not fit for New York. I really don't.
So you're saying Boone. I'm thinking Williams too. I think
he's not built for New York either. Add him to the list of players that couldn't make it in pinstripes.
He can't make it in pinstripes. He's just too far gone. The Alonso homer has killed his career. I believe. I mean, he may have to start in a very, very small city and start all over again. Really start all over again. Celia's on a roll tonight. I know all the decisions are not Boone, but they need a new voice in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Throwing a guy out there today who blew a game yesterday is pathetic. They just need someone new. Anyone. Anybody want the job?
I have a few ideas in my mind. I mean, this is one that's an interesting idea. I don't know if it would really happen, but I'm teetering with the idea of Mark DeRosa, possibly.
Right.
The guy who's managing Team USA. I think he would take the job in a heartbeat. It's pretty obvious. He wants to be an MLB manager. That's what he's trying to do. Will he get offered the job? Probably not. But I mean, honestly, let's see what happens this WBC. I mean, obviously, what's the WBC in February, March? There would definitely not be enough time to get him a manager spot by then. So, but I think he's an interesting option. I think he's the most willing guy on the table right now. He would take a job in a heartbeat. I think he looked good from the last time I saw him in the WBC. I mean, the Yankees would have not the Yankees. Team USA would have dominated just if they had pitching. They had no pitching last year. Now they do. They have Skeens, so they should dominate. And I'm really interested to see what he does. I would honestly jump at the chance to have him as the manager.
The only problem is, George, I don't think he'll take it at this point. I don't think he'll take it.
I think he would.
Why would he? Yeah, but why would he go into the fire here in New York? Maybe another place.
Because he wants to manage.
DeRosa has the stomach for that. It is a good choice, but I don't think he has the stomach for it. Not like this.
I think he's got his mindset.
You want to go into that Lions den?
I'm just saying he's made it very clear that what he wants to do, he wants to be an MLB manager. If that's the call he's going to get, I have a feeling he's going to pounce on it. I really do, because he's just I think that's what he wants to do. I think it's plain and simple. He wants to be a manager. He wants to have that connection. Would he take? I mean, it is a dumpster fire right now, the Yankees, but I feel like he'll build a connection with Judge in the WBC, get that little thing going on there. Mark DeRosa, I feel like he isn't someone to shy away from a challenge like that. Is he kind of a lighthearted guy? Sure. Is he a cheery guy? Sure. But I do feel like if the ship starts to sink, he's not going to be the guy standing up there doing nothing. He's going to be taking buckets out of the ship if it starts to go down. So I think he's an interesting option. Will it happen? Probably not, because I think it's more on the Yankees. They won't offer him a job because I feel like they're just going to give Boone a long leash. But yeah,
I agree. Mark DeRosa, I think he's a good manager too. Managed Team USA, but another guy I'm thinking of is Dusty Baker. I like what he did with the Astros after AJ Hinch was let go.
I think his managing days are over. I think he's getting a little up there. Would he really want the stress of this?
Then we can hire an advisor with Dusty Baker. Get someone younger. Maybe that will adapt to the player's mindset a little bit better.
Maybe Dusty's not coming out of retirement for this. I'll just say that.
He's managing Nicaragua in the WBC, so you know.
Yeah, I just don't think. I mean, if this continues with the Yankees, and they're going to be in that rough spot right there, like FJ said, he's 75, he's retired. I don't see him coming out of retirement for this. I really don't. He's done everything he needs to do. He's won his rings. Like you said, he's managing his home country, which I think is the final step for him in his fantastic manager career. So I think he's going to hang it up for good. He's not coming back into managing for the Yankees. I'll just say that.
Bryce says, Joe, there was an interview today, Eric Nolan, that they only care about exit velo and launch angle. Joe, that's horrible.
Horrible.
Let's see what Danny has to say. New Scott Service.
No.
Maybe.
I liked him. I actually did like Scott Service.
Not bad.
I'll be honest with you
that's
guys.
not a bad choice. Welcome to the stream, Danny. Everybody new. I see a lot of new people here. Please subscribe. As either you go in and out of the please, I really appreciate it. We do have a show every morning at 8:30. And we do pregame and postgames during the day of play by of the play of Yankee play. We also have special shows. Speaking of special shows, everyone, next Wednesday, we are going to have a very special show. We are going to have none other than Yogi Berra's granddaughter, who's going to be talking big Yankee stuff, and also the Yogi Berra Museum. Lindsay Berra is a fantastic interviewer. She is amazing, and she's going to be fielding questions from everybody in the chat. So, we're really looking forward to that next Wednesday at 4:30, courtesy of Nitin and his team. Also, Thursday, we're going to have another special show at 4:00 with actress, filmmaker, and artist Caterina Michio. She's an actress, filmmaker, joins us on a special NY Mania broadcast. And we'll be talking about all kinds of entertainment. She was seen with The Sopranos. She's in the Wrestler movie. She's won 8 awards. She's a filmmaker of a lot of movies. A lot of stuff going on here. Can't do it without you guys. We need you to subscribe. Everybody that subscribes, the Lord be with all of us. I really appreciate it. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Everybody that's watching, in the 27% that watch us every single day, please take 1 minute, go to NY Mania, and just subscribe. Then you can go back to what you're doing. Yeah. It's that simple. And remember, 500 subscribers, everyone. The minute we get that show, that night, that day, somebody's going to walk out with a $100 bill. So we're giving away $100 when we get to 500 subs, and you could get it right away with your Venmo, with Zelle. You can get away with it. 1, 2, 3. No mail, no nothing. Boom, in your bank account. So let's go, guys. Let's get that 500 subscription, and then we'll have a really, really, really good quiz and see who's a real big Yankee fan. Let's see. Let's go to Edgelock. How you doing? Don't want to oversign someone to 11 or 12 years if their best is 5 to 7 years. No question about it. The nasty one is confident he's going to win the money. All right, nasty one. We'll go. Come on, get your friends, your family, everybody. Get those subscriptions to us, please. Ben, Jays are winning. Sox already won. Forget about the division. We never really said about the division. We just want to get in the playoffs. That's the main thing right now. The nasty one. I want Volpe to be the player manager. Okay.
He's been playing Volpe.
And yeah, they just pitched it for him. Let's see. We have. There we go. Yashin. Eric Boylan said that the Yankees don't teach fundamentals in the minor leagues on foul territory today. What are your thoughts on that? Well, if they don't, they should be all fired.
What does he mean by teaching foul territory?
Well, teaching fundamentals on foul. That's a show.
Oh, that's the show foul territory. Got you.
The Yankees don't teach fundamentals in the minor leagues on foul territory. Yeah, that's a show.
It's a huge issue.
I got you, baby. I got you, Yashin. I got you. Jake, Met fans were saying that Mendoza and Boone are paralleling each other management-wise. I said, yep, Mendoza worked under Boone, so go figure. They're both very, very, very laid-back managers. They are good managers, but maybe not for New York. At least not Boone.
Yeah.
At least not Boone. Charles, we get in the playoffs. We can't beat anyone. Let's see this. Oh my God, Joe. Boone just said he thinks Williams' stuff was there and he looked good, but maybe missing some spots. And the lanes worked out with the righty analytics. So, Joe, this guy can't manage at all.
Yeah, I mean, this is just salt to the wound right now, man. There's
some comments I just don't understand. Danny again. There are other teams out there in the offseason for Kyle Tucker, including Cubs. I wouldn't include the Yankees in that, Danny. I'm sorry to say.
I think it's
Dodgers,
possible.
maybe Giants, Phillies, Red Sox. The Yankees are not going to hand out a $550 million contract. It ain't happening. It's not. They will take care of their own. They'll take care of a few things, but they're not. They are definitely not going to go that route. They will sign Bellinger. They'll sign probably a pretty good reliever. Two of them or one of them is going to walk. We're going to, next year is next year. I mean, listen, I don't think anybody's safe on this team right now except maybe 3 or 4 players. I think it's all up for grabs. I really do. It's just going to, especially if they don't make the playoffs. Could you imagine what this winter's going to look like? I'm sure we're going to be talking about baseball every day.
Yeah.
Every day. No question in my mind. Boone. What game are you watching? According to Charles,
probably watching Williams 2022 highlights.
Yeah, Devin is a 1-year wonder. There's no way he's coming back. Not with all their pitching in the bullpen, and they have their choice in free agency. No way. And he's killing his value too. His value is going down and down and down. YOLO, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, guy. Bill O, welcome. It wouldn't shock me if the donors don't give Hal money, so he would probably get scared like 2023. So he would get someone to make the fans happy. Now, I'll tell you the truth. I think Hal's hit the limit. I really do. Everybody's going to be canned if we miss the playoffs. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Joe Boone was smiling and cracking a joke like he thinks everything is so great. I know, Bryce, but what can he do? Can he show anger? He can't do that.
I would like some of that.
What?
I'd like some energy out of Boone, just something else, man. He is able to say like we got to be better. He should be saying Devin should be better. That's what he's got to be saying. He can't be complimenting these guys for rough outings. It just hurt. It's frustrating, man. It gives me headaches when I watch these post games. It really does. It's infuriating.
FJ says if the Yankees don't make the playoffs after once having 7-game lead, someone's head has got to roll. Oh, there's no question about that.
I feel
and you're
like
going to see it rolling. You're going to see it like a bowling ball. It's going to be like Evan throwing that 300. He's going to be rolling down memory lane. He's gone. I mean, somebody's got to go. Somebody's got to take a fall for this. He needs some anger. No smiling, man. I mean, look, they have everything so opposite. I mean, they have a first baseman who finally got a couple of hits. They have a second baseman that can't control his anger. They have a shortstop who's been mediocre all year long. They just traded for a third baseman who's been pretty decent. The catcher is a lot to be desired. Left field, Dominguez, sometimes he looks like he's improving. Sometimes he takes a step backwards. Positive notes is Grisham, Bellinger, and Aaron Judge.
And Stanton.
So those are where everything lies. Pitching wise, of course, Max Fried, very good. Rendon, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
The kids are okay. They did get rid of Stroman. He wasn't doing well.
Oh, well.
But there's got to be a clean sweep of a lot of things here. They can't go in. They can't just go in with this team again. They just can't. It's really frustrating. I know, Danny. Believe me, we go through it every day. We have another Danny. If we miss the playoffs, it's curtains for Cashman and Boone. Well, you would think so.
Definitely not
But
Cashman.
is it really? I don't know.
Not Cashman.
And can you imagine? Could you imagine if they don't make the playoffs and they don't fire these guys? I don't really think that the ticket sales are going to go very well. Let's see this new one, Jose G Insight. How you doing? How's it going, Jose? Welcome to the stream. Captain needs to speak up. But Jose, what do we want this guy to do? I mean, he knows what the score is. He knows what it is. But obviously nothing's getting done. They're in there. I think they're more stunned than anything else. Let's see. Let's go to Bill O. Cashman is going to be there as long as he wants to. Yeah, and it might be time to say sayonara. Let's get Kim Nang in here. That's who I want to come in here. Let's get Kim in here. Let's restore some order, please. Let's restore order. This is insane. Or offer the boatload to Theo Epstein, but I think he's nice and comfortable where he is. Why would he want to come back? T-Road, start a mini revamp. Yes. Yep. I totally agree with you guys now. You can't hide this.
Yeah.
You can't. And really, if you defend this, enough. Is this the Yankee way? Losing every day? I never heard of this. Even in the bad days, the Yankees won a few games. I mean, it's like the game. This is what I see, and I've seen many games in my day. This is what I see. I see a team that starts off okay, excited and ready to go, And it comes the third or fourth inning, they look like a team that is so out of the pennant race, like Colorado and disinterested. And not for nothing, some of these calls on Chaz Chisholm are strikes. He's got to stop with this complaining because it keeps going on, and they're going to keep doing it to him. They can't. He's got to stop. Go up there and hit the darn ball if you don't want to. If you don't want to call strike call on you, hit the ball. It might help once in a while. How you doing, Uptown Sports TV? What's going on?
Hey.
Rob M., how are you?
What's up, Hector?
Everyone. Thank you, Uptown Sports. I really appreciate that.
It's my boy Hector over there, Uptown Sports TV.
The what?
That's my boy Hector over there, Uptown Sports TV.
Hey, Hector. Thanks again for joining us.
Great content.
Really appreciate that.
Make some great content, Hector. We had a great night tonight at Mama D's with Carlos. Great night tonight.
Yeah, you had a nice interview, right?
Yeah, I got the interview. Just edited it down. Should be posted by tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. Really nice guy, Carlos. Really level-head kid. Great guy. Really tall, too. He's 6'7", big guy. Throws juice, too. I saw him pitch last Friday. Really excited to see what he could become for the Yankees.
Yeah, there's a comment from Celia that makes a lot of sense. Sorry. Where is it? Where are you? Okay, I think it's here. No, it's not there either. Where are you? What are you disappearing on me or what?
The nasty one.
Here we are. Richard, just because they're playing horribly doesn't mean that we don't have talent. Yeah. Well said. Listen, the Yankees have talent. They really have talent. But come on. Really. If you look at them on paper, and I know paper means absolutely nothing, but you look at them on paper, this team has got to be a lot better. We went to the World Series last year with no first baseman and no left fielder. This year we have a first baseman, and we have a decent left fielder most of the time. We have an extra ingredient in Trent Grisham. We have Ben Rice. Maybe a couple of people took a step backwards, like Austin Wells. He's taken a step backwards. You can't fight that. He's not doing well. Anthony Volpe's left 300,000 guys on base.
He's getting better, though, Joe. You can't – since the All-Star break, he's probably been our best hitter besides Giancarlo. Volpe's been hitting well, had a nice hustle double, and the defense looked better tonight. Congrats. Where can I go watch? Everything's posted on Instagram, Bryce. Swinging for the fences. It was with Carlos LaGrange, number 2 overall prospect for the Yankees. Really great kid. Yeah, everything's on Instagram, Bryce. Appreciate your support.
Danny Dynamo.
But Volpe's been hitting, though.
A bunch of guys with talent who don't trust each other. I don't know if it's not trusting each other. It's just the way they're put together in February and March. That's the problem. What they practice, and then I keep hearing they're not practicing the things they're supposed to practice. It's swing for the fences. And no pun intended there, my man. But really, you got to swing. You're swinging for nothing.
Yeah.
Come on. J7, Danny. We need Luis Alvarez, Bo Bichette, Ozzy Osbourne this offseason. I think the plan may be another reliever, maybe a closer like Helsley. I don't think the Mets are going to get rid of him so fast.
That's some package right there. Bichette, Arias, Albies. You're thinking big right there.
But and also you're thinking a lot of injuries. Bo Bichette gets injured a lot. Ozzy gets injured a lot. Luis isn't exactly having the greatest year, guys.
No, he's definitely
he's not exactly having the greatest year.
We almost traded for him on the offseason. We didn't have a leadoff hitter. I thought he would have been the perfect guy.
I would not mind Albies at all. I really like that kid.
No, I don't mind having him, but the thing is, I don't know. What do? Do you get rid of Do
I
you
don't
get
think he'll
rid
be
of-
traded, though. That's the thing. I don't think he's going to be shipped.
Yeah, T Road says, how about changing the lineup a bit, change the chemistry? Well, what would you suggest? I mean, that's a good idea, but what would you do?
If they get Goldschmidt back in the bottom of the order, man, he can't hit a righty. I don't care what he did the first game of the series. He can't face a righty. He just looks pathetic out there. You have to change it up a little bit. I think what they need is a true leadoff hitter. As much as I love Trent Grisham, as much as I loved what he's done, I think he has deserved a lineup spot, but he's not a leadoff guy. Let's just face it. Would he be better in the 2-hole, maybe the 5-hole, 6-hole? Yeah, that's made for Trent Grisham. I love what he's done. He's really stepped up in a huge way this season, so shout out to Trent. But he isn't really a leadoff hitter. That should be the priority. Get a new leadoff guy, and maybe that'll change some of it. Have the lineup flow a little bit better. But you can't have an automatic out who is Paul Goldschmidt against a righty. He's just been struggling mightily. A few days off here or there might not hurt Goldschmidt either. So we'll see what happens.
Lenny
Dominguez
Baker,
was the guy.
he was 100% right
Yeah,
this
Like
afternoon.
you said, Evan.
Lenny said, I almost predicted it that the Yankees were going to get no-hitted earlier this afternoon. Oh, I remember, Lenny. I remember. We
Who got
talked
the hit?
about that.
Anthony Volpe.
Yep, Anthony Volpe.
Big hustle double.
It's all in the bullpen, and batters need to step
I
up.
agree. I agree,
Yeah.
Bill.
Well, what else? What else could it be? I mean, listen, you can blame Boone all you want. He's not going up there swinging and missing. He's not going up there and playing defense. He's not playing left field. He just put the players out there to do what they need to do. Jacob
I agree with
Petrucci,
Bill a lot.
I like his enthusiasm. Let's bring him up a little bit here. Evening, family, brighter days ahead, my brothers. Jacob, I agree with you on most accounts, but I don't see any bright lights right now. Do you?
No.
I just don't see it. I mean, sometimes, you get an idea. There's no idea. When they hit, they don't pitch. When they pitch, they don't hit. When they're doing something good, they make errors. They can't bunt. They can't move a runner from second to third. They have a man on third and one out. 90% of the time he doesn't score.
Yeah.
How does that play to a winning team? Please, somebody tell us.
I like what Bill's saying about Dominguez in the leadoff spot, and I was all for Dominguez to lead things off. I love the Martian. I just don't get why they haven't put him in. I feel like they're just ignoring the fact what he did in that series in Queens at the leadoff spot was great. I mean, he showed you those flashes. It just doesn't make sense why he's not in the leadoff spot. So I kind of took him out of the picture because they haven't even looked like they had a thought of putting Jason in the leadoff spot, which I just don't get. And I think Bill hit the nail on the head. It's killing his confidence. Like, what is he doing wrong with the stick? Yes, does he make blunders in the outfield? Of course he does. But man, the bat doesn't lie. He's been hitting. I mean, he's been one of our better hitters this whole season, Dominguez. I really love him in the leadoff spot. I just don't know what we're doing. It doesn't make sense. This line, it just doesn't make sense at all, Joe. It just hurts to watch. It just hurts.
I know, and this may make a lot of sense. I'm done, guys, watching this just horribly. I'll tell you what. If we lose tomorrow, I wouldn't be a bit shocked if Boone gets fired.
Yeah.
Before the Houston series, they need a shakeup, and they need it now. And so do the players need a wake-up call. Hey, we got our manager fired. Could we do something here? Could we try to make sure that we try to end the season pretty good? Bill O says Dominguez is a 5-2 player being totally wasted.
100%, Bill.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I can't. Lenny Baker says, can't wait to hear the crowd in Yankee Stadium Friday night. Good Lord, they're going to boo the heck out of Boone. But you got to boo the team. You got to boo the team.
Not the whole team.
You know, what do you call bleacher creatures? Just shut up for the day. Not even that. They don't deserve it. You're feeding into, okay, well, the fans are okay with, you know, it's sold out. It's 48,000, you know, and let's call out the names.
Sell your tickets, guys. This team's going nowhere.
Oh, here's something. Bryce, Joe, Jack Curry is making it seem like Aaron Boone is on his way out soon. He is criticizing him like he never does. Well, he's right. Now, if Jack Curry could criticize, then why can't we? What is so wrong that I get creators and all? Oh, it's you know, you can't do that. Well, I don't think I'm doing a bad job here, guys. I'm telling the truth. I am telling the truth, and people criticize. And I do get call on the emails that I'm too hard on the team. Too hard on the team. They lose every day. Give me a break.
Jason, no, I mean,
enough for Jack Curry, then it's good enough for me, and it's good enough for anybody. I am so sick of defending this team for no reason. What are you going to defend? Tell me, what is there to defend? And then if they fire Boone and it's the same thing, then we all know it's analytics. They lost 30 out of the last 46 games, and we're still making excuses because we love the team. But there's only so much you can do, guys. Only so much. When will it take that somebody says this wasn't a good year? September 30th? I mean, really? Do we wait till September 30th and everybody says goodbye to each other? We're not. We're going to have a lot of good stuff on the show. That I can promise you. But when people are saying goodbye on the Yankee team and on the Yes Network, that's when people will realize that the Yankees did not have a good year? Let's get Celia's take on this. I would throw bubble gum at Booney Bubbles on Friday. That's another thing. I mean, give me a break with the darn bubble gum already. If he was in the stadium. But as much as I want him fired, I can't see them firing. It's not even mid-season anymore, Celia. We're down to what, 45 games? That's not mid. It's coming to the end. This is coming to an end. We're going to watch the playoffs, all of us, here on NY Mania. We're not going to be watching it from the comfort of our living rooms if this keeps up. I mean, you know, say what you feel. I mean, as long as you do it the right way, you keep it clean, you don't make offensive on anybody, but say the truth. That's enough already. All year, I'm criticized because I tell the truth. They're not playing well. They're not managed well. They're all over the place. I mean, really. I've been saying it since June, and I get criticized. Some people don't even talk to me. Oh, because of this. You know, your stream, you can't, you know, I'm telling the truth. We're not playing well. We can't get a run at home. We can't bunt. We can't win extra inning games. We can't even get into extra innings. We make errors at the wrong time. We make trades that same day. They bring in all the guys. They got their, you know what, creamed. So how do you go on a show and you say, everything is hunky-dory, everyone? How is everybody doing today? We're going to watch the Yankee game tonight. What are you going to watch? Losing? If you accept losing, well, then fine. I don't accept losing. I'm a bad loser. I want the Yankees to win. They are an iconic a franchise that should be doing better than this. With a $40 million whatever of the team. I'm now I'm losing it. I'm losing it now. And it's 11:30 at night Eastern time. But don't tell me that I don't have a right to say what I feel in the heart. I'm sick of it. And I'm not going to defend it anymore. It's time to smell the damn coffee. The Yankees are not playing well. They're not a good ball club. Now prove it to me, Yankees. Prove it to me. Go out there, win 10 in a row. Thank you, Lou. I appreciate it. Because it's about time. I put my heart and soul into this. I'm on the air 10 hours. I do 3-4 shows a day. I'm scratching my head what to do. I'm doing everything I possibly can for you, the fans. The least they can do is win a damn game. One game. Is that so hard? And people want to defend that? I mean, come on. What's that? Richard says, Joe, thank you for finally admitting that they're not a good ball club and this season is over. I'm not saying the season's over. I am challenging the team to play better. You have the playoffs right in your hand. You can't win a darn game. You can't win a game. With names like Judge and Chisholm and McMahon and Dominguez and Bellinger and pitchers like Rendon and Fried and relievers. You can't win a game? Are you serious? 48 games to go. I challenge them to win at least 33 of them. And then I'll apologize. And Real Bill says, I disagree. This team is terrible. I told everyone here that Toronto would overtake the Yankees. I was laughed at. Yeah, I know the feeling, Real Bill. And I was called names, and that is not cool. You have a right to your opinion, but we don't have a right to curse each other, to make somebody feel like 2 cents. Because you know what? You get up and you're better. And everybody just please watch with the language. I love everybody here. I want to keep it that way. There is no reason. This is a stupid game. This is a game. It's not your life. Remember that, everyone. It's not your life. So stop yelling stop doing stupid things. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. This guy's crap. And blah, blah, blah. No, this is their livelihood. Just like you. Do you have a slump at work once in a while? Well, they have a slump. But that doesn't mean that we can't get mad. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to take a rant, but I had to do it. I mean, I work very hard for this, guys.
Yeah.
I work very hard for this.
Nah, you had to let it out, man.
I mean, come on. I love what I'm doing. It's fantastic. Everybody here is fantastic. But enough's enough. Enough is enough. Let's call out our play-by-play man. Ken from The Ugly Truth. Let's bring him up. Hey, Ken, how you doing? How's it going?
Okay, I'm done.
You done? All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna spare you. I don't know if you caught the note.
Yes.
Tomorrow's game is at 2:00. I don't leave for bowl until 5:30. So I'm gonna call the play-by-play tomorrow, as painful as it may be.
Yeah, is it bowling?
Love it. Let's do that instead of watch this team.
Say again?
Let's go bowling instead of watching this team play.
Well, I'm gonna watch the team play and then I'm gonna bowl.
So this is like the first time that they're on in the daytime on what do you call on Amazon?
Yep, they're on at 2.
2:00.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's gonna be the same story anyway. But what the heck? What the heck? If we have a slump at work, we get fired. That's right. Most of the time. Let's see. Evan, that was a bitch. Nobody laughed. Well,
Well, I'm sorry.
what?
I don't care.
Now, Evan, that was a good joke according to Nasty One.
Thanks, Nasty.
But what are you seeing, Ken? I mean, you're usually very level-headed. You're always level-headed. I mean, even Jack Curry has lost it tonight. So you tell me, what do you see that might be promising?
Well, there is no particular order in the bullpen. There are good quality bullpen pitchers out there. Boone in the 5th inning had Yuri De Los Santos warming up, and he's a long guy. He could have preserved some of the bullpen because these guys are getting worn out just like the other ones were. I think De Los Santos could have come in and eaten a couple of innings and forced it where Williams wasn't involved at all tonight.
So you would have gone Santos, Duvall, Bednar? Or Santos, Duvall, Weaver?
Santos 2 innings would have taken us from 6 to 7.
Yeah.
I would have popped Weaver in the 8th and Bednar possibly as the closer for the night.
Yeah, I mean, Weaver looked good tonight.
If we had actually been in a position.
Right, and scored a run.
Part of your planning is playing for the win.
Yeah.
But going out and putting your leverage people right off the bat, then it puts you in a bad position towards the last part of the game, and that's where we got screwed.
Yeah. I don't like it all. I don't know why. What was it? They put Duvall in the 6th inning, which makes that makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like, this is the guy you were all hyped about trading for. This is the guy you want to see as maybe the setup guy. And then you waste him in the 6th inning. Like, this could have been avoided. And I actually really like that. I didn't pick up too much on the Santos move that he could have came in, but man, I really like that idea because
he was warmed up. He was ready.
What was it? 3 shutout against Tampa he had, and then he was sent down the next day.
Yeah, and I think that it was BS that he got sent down. He didn't deserve to get sent down. And personally, I'd have kicked Loizaga to the curb. He would have been gone. This whole back injury thing, when he recovers, are we bringing him back? For what? He's not pitching worth a damn anyhow.
You really think he's hurt?
Me personally, I doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how does a team get away with that, though? You could get.
Well, I can walk up and say I've got a backache. Oh, I might have a strained muscle. You can't tell it on an X-ray.
Phantom IL. It happens all the time now, Joe.
Yeah, I guess.
But it's been rough. It's just been every game we have a different situation.
And
every day.
And honestly, the lineup, I was skeptical about bringing Judge in, having 10 days off, facing a freaking monster like Evaldi. I would have let him sit the bench tonight, maybe come in a pitch hit situation, and I would have left Stanton in the lineup. He's been our hottest hitter for the last 2 weeks.
You know what, guys, of the razzle, Boone being fired changes nothing.
No,
it will not bring it will not bring more accountability manager. It will not get Williams to stop blowing things. It won't fix the bats being non-existent.
Yeah, but the problem is who's putting Williams into these spots? Like, there is no way it should have even crossed your minds to put Devin Williams in. Why? The dude blew it yesterday. Why would you put him in? Why? Like, we said this at the beginning of the show. The definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That's the problem. They've been insane with Devin Williams. That's just the bottom line. It's August, and we're still using this guy in high leverage spots. Did we not just trade for two of the top relievers in baseball, Camilo Doval and David Bednar, and you're wasting him in the sixth because you still think Devin Williams is elite? That's the problem. You still think he's the guy he was in Milwaukee, where 100% he's not. I can't believe it's August 5th. The guy's ERA is 5.44. He's blown countless saves. He did it last night, which I don't even know why you would even think about putting him in back to back. Why would you expect something different to happen? Do you expect him to just channel his inner Devin Williams from Milwaukee? Why? It's almost the end of the season. We have 48 games left. The season is just about over. We're in the dog days of summer. We have to win these games, and Devin Williams is blowing them. Why are you putting him back into the game? You're making Camilo Doval look like a scrub. Why are you putting him in the sixth? The dude throws one like a crazy cutter, getting off the rails with that, but he's just lights out. You traded for him to be your setup man. You have guys like Weaver, who was used right tonight. You have guys like Bednar, and I love what Ken said about using Santos possibly as a long relief guy. But they have a set thing in their mind. I don't know why. They set it on opening day. They set their lineups. They set their projections and their ideas of players, and they carry that throughout the whole season. They're not going to change a thing. So that's just the problem. They're just too stubborn to notice a change, too stubborn to fix it or do anything about it, because Williams is not that guy. And the problem, because, Joe, we've done so many post games now, and the problem every post game after a loss is the bullpen. Every time. No excuse. It's always the bullpen, or it's the defense sometimes. It's always the bullpen. Always.
Well, I'm going to tell you, the problem with Williams is he throws his four-seamer. He has no idea where it's going. There's no control whatsoever. He can't hit a point either outside, inside, high, low. With that being said, if they see a four-seamer coming, they're not going to swing at it because they know it's not in the strike zone. So they sit and they camp on the freaking changeup. Over the last 2 days, Williams is overthrowing the pitch. That's why it's riding in on left-handed batters, and it's up. When I saw who was coming up, I saw Doc Peterson up there again. I was like, why in the hell are we bringing Williams in to face the guy who just crushed him a night ago? And I mean, let's face it. Peterson is a clutch ball player, but he was hitting 120 with 2 home runs on the season. And that moon shot he hit off of Williams yesterday made me cringe.
Yeah.
There was definitely ways around that.
That's the problem. He's only throwing 2 pitches. Like you said, it's the fastball and it's the changeup. And I think the problem is his changeup isn't what it used to be. I mean, we still see it has some gross movement. But the problem is if he can't throw it consistently and his fastball is out of whack, he has nothing else to lean on. Hitters are like, once they know, like you said, they're just sitting on one pitch. That's the problem. He's a pitching machine. They know what's coming every time. That's the biggest issue with Devin.
And that's long and short. If I was a hitter in the major leagues, I wouldn't even think about swinging at a fastball. I'd be camping on his changeup because I know it's coming.
Which is what we saw with Rowdy Tellez. You saw him take the fastball. This was a long at-bat, a very long at-bat. Once he finally got a hittable changeup because he grinded that at-bat, it was a well-deserved knock. But once he got that pitch, smoked it into the outfield for a base hit. So it's
But that's a setup to fail for Williams. Call him in that exact situation. And I'll tell you what, that damn Dominguez play should have been an error. They did not tag him with an error, but that damn thing hit his glove. He should have had that clean.
to the routes he takes, puts himself at a bad angle. He's always making the problem is, I don't know if it's comfortability, but he always just looks awkward when he's going in to make the catch. He's always looking awkward. Just that he's always hitting that jump man pose. Looks like Michael Jordan on the jump man logo whenever he's catching a fly ball, which is just setting yourself up for failure. He can't take the right angle to get fully under the baseball, which is the biggest problem. He's always running after it because he just doesn't. He takes a straight angle when you should, a little bit of a curve. You should get to where the ball is going to land. That's more of a technical side of it. But I mean, I think the bottom line is he's a center fielder, not a left fielder. The ball obviously tails a lot differently. He's used to having a direct path to the ball, a direct tail. But now he's got a little bit of a different situation now. But the problem is he had all season to adapt. He had all spring training to adapt. We were saying this in spring training that the tail of the ball is messing with him. And now August 5th, we have the same issues. That's the biggest problem. No improvement.
The God's honest truth, if the Yankees seriously wanted him to be a left fielder, they would have sent him to play winter ball as a left fielder and not try to do it in spring training.
Mm-hmm. I agree. They just give you the idea that they don't have a clue. They don't have a clue. It's sad to say. It's very, very sad. It's a sad state of affairs with the New York Yankees right now. It really, really is.
I mean, there is plenty of talent on this team.
Yeah.
If I would have seen this team at the beginning of the year, I would have definitely, without a doubt, thought it was a contender for the World Series. But they don't play as a team. You can't get consistent pitching one night to the next. Some of the managerial decisions I question. I mean, Boone has a hard enough job. I mean, you couldn't pay me to be a freaking manager for the Yankees, as much criticism as that guy gets.
Yeah.
Danny goes, new guy and new to the stream. Thank you, Danny. It's disappointing for fans as of now. The needs to be a major shakeup and sense of urgency.
Right from the mouth of Ben Rice. He's
Yep.
the one who said we need urgency.
Yeah, and I'm sure they probably reamed him for that. I wouldn't doubt it. It's
Yeah,
like
but
they're not free to say anything.
But he was behind the dish tonight, so they can ream away. I didn't see Austin Wells behind the plate, which put a smile on my face.
Yeah, we know.
Hey, I'll tell you, Ben Rice is getting more and more comfortable behind the dish. I like this kid a lot. This kid has something about him. It's the work ethic. It's the effort he puts into everything. He's never wavering. He's never pulling a jazz and arguing with the umpire on a pitch right down the middle. Always the first guy out there. Always, he just looks so complete to me. He's very unlucky. We all know that. He just hits missiles right at the defenders. But there's just something about Ben Rice that I like. Just something about his urgency, something about his effort, his mentality, his work ethic. Just really a big Ben Rice guy, which is why I think the Yankees need more of that in the clubhouse. Hopefully next year he can take a bigger step in that kind of leadership role. He'll have a full year under his belt. He can maybe voice his opinion a little bit more because I feel like he's got the right idea. He's the one who said we need urgency right now. He's the one who said it. No one else did.
Honestly, I've never thought that Austin Wells was the long-term solution as a catcher. Pardon?
I thought for a little bit Wells might have been the guy.
I didn't like his throws. He has a slow pop time. His arm isn't strong. He was brought in to be an offensive type catcher. Well, he's not produced any offense since August of last year.
Yeah.
And, you can talk about the finished third in the Rookie of the Year voting, but your numbers tell you who you are. He's hitting close to 200. He's got a lot of RBIs. I mean, hell, Yankees put a lot of runners on base, and a blind dog is going to get one every once in a while. But
it's funny. As bad as we're playing, as bad as the Yankees are playing, it's like Boone. He always says it's right in front of us. It's right in front of us. Well, you know what? It is right in front of them. But can they put a win or two together? That's all we're asking. We're not asking for them to win 20 in a row, although it would be nice. But can you at least win a series? They look so lost since that Tampa series, since the trade deadline. What happened?
Well, some of the things to consider with regard to the team, we have the third lightest schedule in baseball for the back half of the season. We are going to be playing some truly non-competitive teams and a lot of games against them. Possibility that we turn it around? Sure. Got to get precedents set for the bullpen. They can't just be pulling guys off the shelf and throwing them in. They actually have to utilize their damn relievers the way they need to. The other thing is they've got to get an even mix with Giancarlo Stanton. The guy is hot. He's hitting well. Just because Judge is back, I don't think that we should shelve Stanton for the next 2 weeks until Judge starts a throwing program.
Well,
100%.
it's not over
and I'll
yet.
tell you this.
Bill O says it's not over yet, but it's getting
not.
late.
I'll touch more a little bit on Wells' defense, and this is certainly just a problem with the time of baseball we're in, just this generation. The problem Wells is getting all these reps behind the dish. It's because of this. I mean, the Yankees, we know, they're freaks with the advanced metrics. They love it all. But the problem is with how we view defensive catchers is we're starting to value framing a little more than pop time, which is a huge issue. So the thing with Wells is he's in the 96th percentile of framing, which is very good. But the problem is his pop time, he's in the 23rd percentile. He cannot throw runners out. But the issue is that I feel like the Yankees are valuing his framing job over his pop time, which is becoming a big issue in baseball in general. The new craze of framing, which definitely is important. I do see the value of it. It kind of surged during the pandemic, especially in the postseason. Guys like Higashioka, who kind of made it a big thing. But the big issue is we're starting to rely on framing more and more. How you could steal a strike quote when we can't, when we should be focusing more on controlling the run game. Teams could put runners into scoring position with a guy with a weak arm, just like Wells. That's the big issue. They see his framing and they really think that's something special. That's the big issue.
But what you need to consider, and what Major League Baseball should consider, is Rob Manfred has a thing to bring ABS into the league next season.
Yeah.
Well, when ABS is the standard, framing is irrelevant.
And I would love that.
So you tend to look that it is going to become part of baseball. The first game that we faced off against the Marlins, the plate umpire missed 29 pitches. That is freaking pitiful. It was the worst called game of the season thus far. But there have been a lot of games, because I go on the sites and look at what these damn umpires are doing. The average is about 90% correct. They're missing 10% of the pitches.
Yeah, that's an issue.
And that's a huge issue, especially against a player like Aaron Judge. That guy gets more bad ball strikes called against him because of his height. And there's a big push for people wanting to bring up Spencer Jones to the major leagues. Well, Jones is the same size as Judge. He's just going to get as many bad call strikes against him. And when Judge gets it, it forces him to swing at bad pitches a lot, especially down and away.
Yeah.
The folks are talking about the K rate for Jones. What do you think it's going to be with these umpires?
Yeah, and I like what Bill's saying too about how he agrees, but pitchers learning how to hold on a runner, that's another lost art. I mean, we could go on and on things that just aren't valued in the game anymore. Holding runners on, bunting the damn baseball just completely disappeared, which I cannot stand. The hit and run has disappeared. You could go on and on, but really, I mean, you look at pitchers now, they're not even glancing at the guy on first. They're not even giving any thought, which is just ruining it because they don't realize he's in scoring position. You get a guy with wheels on second base, that's a huge issue. And it's just getting undervalued. Hopefully, though, the new system, the ABS or whatever it is, I'm not too familiar with the automatic balls and strikes, but hopefully that would help with the framing. But I 100% agree with Bill that there needs to be some accountability with the pitchers, keeping these runners on base, keeping them station to station. Max Fried does a very good job with that too. So, but he's kind of the only guy. Rodon gives it a little bit of work, but guys like Warren don't even glance. Lots of bullpen guys we have don't even give a thought to it, which is the big issue.
Well, part of the problem with them is a lot of the bullpen guys have high leg kicks.
Yeah.
And Fried is a freak of nature with the way he can hold his leg. I mean, I was a pitcher, and there is no damn way. I had a pretty good move to first, and I'm a left-hander, but I could not do that crane thing that he does and not fall off the mound and get called for a freaking balk.
Yeah.
Yep. No, wait. Listen, guys, it's a great discussion tonight. I do want to say one thing to the chat. I love that you guys interact, not only with us, but with everyone here. But I'm going to mention one more time. There's a couple of people on here that don't respect people's opinions. If you're not going to respect the opinion, please either comment, don't say anything. We don't want you to leave. But I do not, and I will not tolerate people putting somebody down. We all have opinions. This is a game, guys. It's not life or death. It's a game. Now, if it happens again, timeout. If it happens again after that, I hate to do it. I don't want to do what I'm going to say. So I don't want to say it, but this is the last time. Understand everybody has a voice, but use it like an adult. Not yelling out in the street to your friends or family. This is a chat. It's a nice chat about a sport that doesn't mean anything in our lives. When are people going to understand this? It's not life or death. It's not your wife. It's not your husband. It's not your kids. It's not your grandkids. So let's be adults and respect everybody's opinion. I don't say you have to agree, but you don't have to use the language. There's no need.
I guess I missed something.
I like Bill's comment about the pitch out.
The chat is fantastic. You have one or two that if you don't agree, it's like life or death, and it's ridiculous. Come on, guys. Does this put food on your table? Does this pay your rent or your mortgage? It doesn't. This is entertainment. It's like the WWE. It's not. It's real, but it's not real in our lives. And it's not the way to speak. Because radio stations, TV stations would not put up with it. Right, Richard. We're fighting over some millionaires. that don't even know we exist. They don't care about us. We care about them. It's beautiful to have a nice stream.
All right, you want to hear about the schedule? And we have 6 games against the Twins, 3 games against the Cardinals, 3 games against the Nationals, 7 games against the White Sox, 7 games against the Orioles, 3 games against the Tigers, 2 games against the Rays, and the worst 2 are 6 against the Astros and 6 against the Red Sox.
Oof.
So comparatively, that is not a difficult schedule.
Not at all, but it's the Yankees. It's the 2025 Yankees.
Well, they have to play ball. The talent is there to take a good chunk of these games.
The problem is playing the AL East teams. We can't beat them.
Well,
and those are the teams we play down the stretch. So.
Did you say 6 against the Red Sox?
6 against the Red Sox, which is going to be tough.
They've had our number.
We have 2 against the Rays. We have 7 against the Orioles. These aren't the Orioles of the past. These are the Orioles with no center fielder, no first baseman. Half their bullpen got traded, and no starters.
Yeah, it's also the Yankees though. They've surprised you in the greatest ways possible this season.
They have.
It sucks to say they're make you scratch your head.
Yeah, I'm not talking about winning the East. I'm talking about competing for at least a damn playoff spot.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a ticket to the dance, you're not going to make it to the big time. Look at the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks had 85 wins in 2023 and made it to the World Series.
They were clutch, though. They had guys like Ketel Marte who really came through. Alec Thomas. They just were gritty. That's the big thing with them. And the problem is, like Joe said earlier, all the Yankees are doing, they're going for the home run. That's not what the Diamondbacks did that year. The Diamondbacks were going gap to gap, a base hit. They had good pitching. Zach Gallen, Merrill Kelly, solid bullpen. Brandon Pfaadt really came through for them that postseason run. They were just a gritty team. They're at a different state that the Yankees are at right now, which is the big thing.
The thing with the Diamondbacks, and it's continued with the Diamondbacks, is they run with reckless abandon. A single or a walk automatically damn near turns into a double.
Yeah.
The only slow people that they had on their team was Eugenio Suarez, who hit bombs. He didn't really have to run. And Josh Naylor. Everyone else on that team, including their dadgum catcher, is capable of stealing bases.
Yeah.
And that's how that team is built. We have the same speed components here. We just don't run. Well, hell, they don't get on base, so there's not an opportunity to run.
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to see maybe last night, maybe with Wells when it was first and third with Volpe on first. I would have liked to see maybe you push it a little bit with Volpe stealing second. Maybe you do a little bit of a hit and run. But I that's what I would have liked to see. Maybe you utilize the guy's speed a little bit.
I mean, me personally, I would have liked to see Ben Rice pinch hitting for Wells.
I would have loved that. I think that's not even a question right there. You take those two where they are at right now, 100% trust Ben Rice to get a ball in the air more. And look what Wells did. A little choppy ground ball. Didn't really go anywhere.
Game over.
Yep. Would have trusted Ben Rice to get
how you doing? Christopher, don't go. The Yanks don't go first to third either, ever.
Yeah, 100% Christopher.
I mean, I never saw a team. I mean, just the last couple of days, we had a few stolen bases. But other than that, what are we doing? What are we waiting for?
That's part of what I'm talking about is we don't use the speed component on our team.
I mean, you got a guy like Jazz Chisholm who is really fast. I mean, he gets a few base hits every now and then. He never goes first or third. Guys like Volpe don't want to push it, even though he did push it a little bit tonight when he went for that double. But I think that's the big thing going first to third. I mean, you're then 90 feet away from scoring when you get to the hot corner, which would be huge. I mean, they're just not situational, which is a big word. They don't have the situational hitting. They don't have the clutch gene. That's also a big thing. They don't have anyone who's really clutch. The only guy who's clutch that I could think of is Giancarlo Stanton. If I need someone to get a big hit, that's who I want up. Anyone else, I don't really want. Maybe I want Bellinger. Maybe I want Christian, which with what he's done this season with his big hits. Other than that, though, I don't really know who else I feel comfortable. Do I feel comfortable with Goldschmidt? 100% no. Do I feel comfortable with Jazz? No, because in a clutch spot, Jazz is going to try and hit 450 dead center. That's what he's going to try and do when he needs to get a big hit. I don't trust Wells. I don't really trust Rice yet. I don't trust Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt against left-handed pitching, I trust.
Maybe that's fair, but other than that, I mean, but the thing is, if there's a big hit, we're talking a big situation for clutch. 100% the other team's gonna put in a righty if Goldschmidt's up. That's his kryptonite.
Yeah, no, nobody's mentioned how you feel about Aaron Judge in the clutch.
I mean,
I don't think the Judge faces many clutch opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, though the year he hit
a lot of times when we need him for a big hit, they walk him.
Yeah.
Whether it be intentional or unintentional, he leads the league in walks.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's true. Guys, at this point, do you think that Judge is in the lead for the MVP?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. I mean, let me look at the breakdown right now. Obviously, the only real competition is Big Dumper, who's had a historic year.
He leads in two offensive categories.
What?
He leads in two offensive categories.
Home runs and RBIs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Judge is hitting 100 points higher than him. The differential on RBIs is very insignificant. I'm not sure what his home run with the catcher's home run total is. I hadn't really been tracking that.
I'll pull it up. So Raleigh is at Raleigh's at 42, Judge is at 37 home run wise. Raleigh's at 88 RBIs, Judge is at 85. So you could 100% see what we got going on there.
Wow.
An OPS plus of 217 for Judge.
Well, I'll tell you, if he leads his team to the playoffs, and the Yankees, I mean, obviously don't make it, that's it. He's not getting the MVP. But if they both make it in, it's going to be close, unless Cal just keeps hitting home run after home run after home run and just charges.
I still think it's Judge. I still think it's going to be Judge.
You still think it's going to be Judge?
You can't ignore. I mean, if you look at the numbers, like I mean, Cal Raleigh's hitting 252. Judge is batting 342. Cal's got an on base percentage of 360. Judge is at 449. Slugging, Cal is at 597, which is really good. But Judge is at 711 for his slugging percentage. Cal doesn't have an OPS over 1. It's at 957. Judge is at 1160, and the OPS plus not really close. Cal is at 173, which is honestly otherworldly, but Judge is at 217, which is legit just that's just unreal. So I don't think it's too close, if I'm being honest with you.
And when it's all said and done, when you look at the WAR, Judge is going to have over a 10.8 WAR this season, which in WAR terms, that's a career year. That'll be his third freaking 10.8 plus WAR in the last 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we shall see. There's a little bit more baseball to go, man. Let's see how everything plays out. We have been on for an hour and 35 minutes, guys. We got a morning show to do, and it is morning, especially here in New York City. So let's go with some final thoughts. Let's start with Evan. Go ahead, Evan. Final thoughts.
5-game losing streak. Have to fire Aaron Boone. Show a sense of urgency. It all starts with Hal Steinbrenner. He's got to tell Aaron Boone to either start making better decisions or you're going to be fired. That's all it takes. We've heard Aaron Boone say things behind the clubhouse doors, but obviously the message isn't getting across to these prima donna players, and it's not working. So fix it.
Okay. George, go ahead.
Oh my gosh! I mean, listen, Joe. Let me say the show's been great to be on. It's been great doing these post-game shows, but man, all of the time we're talking about something negative because the Yankees just can't find ways to win. I think at the core, it's the bullpen. That's been your biggest issue. It's always relievers blowing games. I do think Boone is part of the problem. I know some people don't like to hear that. I think Boone does get a little too much hate, but the big problem is he's putting these guys in these spots. He's choosing to put Williams into the game. He's choosing Williams to blow it. It's just rough. It really is. It's getting bad. I don't see a future with Boone with the Yankees. I feel like they need a new face, but at the end of the day, there's not a lot we could say about Boone getting fired because it's definitely not going to happen till the end of the season unless the Yankees continue to lose and fall out of the playoffs. You might see like a September firing, which is like extremely rare. But what I'm trying to get at is Boone's most likely not going to get fired this season. You're not going to see a new manager this season. You're not going to see any major changes this season with the trade deadline being over. So what we're going to have to focus on is, can you hold on to a wild card spot? Can you somehow keep your head above water, which is a big ask right now, with the way the Yankees have been playing. So we'll see what happens. I'm really intrigued to see can they keep going? Can they keep the positivity? I know as a team it must suck right now. I mean, what you can only imagine what these clubhouse meetings are like, man. They're in a 5-game skit. They had a 7-game lead. I can't talk tonight. They had a 7-game lead over Toronto, and now they're just holding on to a wild card spot for dear life. That's what happened. They went from hero to zero. It must take a big toll on them mentally in the head. Just like, why are we playing this way? I think, like I said, with the offense, situational hitting is needed. I saw someone said bring back Sean Casey. Would 100% be open to that. I loved what he brought to this team for the half a season he was here. I think we need a new change of hitting coach desperately. And we'll see what happens. I mean, Duvall and Bednar have looked great, minus that one first outing in Miami. Hopefully they can get it going. But the problem is Boone is not managing this bullpen correctly. That's the biggest problem. He's not putting the guys into the right spots when he needs to. He needs to wake up. He needs to realize what he needs to do. And, man, just keep your head above water. That's all I got. No rant tonight from me, but you're probably going to see me get red in the face soon if this continues, man.
Go ahead, big guy. Mr. Play-by-Play man, take it away.
Well, the one simple fact of life is the Yankees are not going to go 0-47. They are going to win a game, hopefully tomorrow. There's plenty of talent on the team to make a push. It's up to the players. Everyone can blame Boone. They can crap on him all they want. But the players are in the field. They have to play. Boone is not taking at bats for him. Boone is not on the bump pitching for him. And Boone has not got a glove out there in the field. Players are being paid very well to play a game. Do your freaking job. That's all we ask. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well said. Well said. That, again, you can rant all you want and everything like that. And you could say the manager, you could say analytics, you could say the GM is running. It doesn't matter. All in all, the nine players that you put out there must perform. and they're not performing. They're out there, but they're not performing, and this is what's happening. And yet, with all of this garbage going on, they're still in the playoffs. That's the only thing we can hold on to. They're still in the playoffs. So let's see how it goes, and we'll take it from there, guys. It was a very, very, very good stream. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much. I appreciate you spending an hour and 40 minutes with us. Thank you. Ben, I'm getting very, very tired of your nonsense, okay? This is it. Okay? I everything I say is wrong, Ben. Are you the one that's are you Mr. Manager? What are you? I'm tired of it. All you do is criticize the show and criticize us and criticize me. Enough's enough. Enough's enough. Okay? Come back tomorrow with a different attitude, or please, you don't have to come back again. And I'm serious. I hate saying it, but all you do is put me down. And all I do is tell the truth. If you're Mr. Know-It-All, then go manage the New York Yankees. Okay? I'm tired of it. And enough with the put downs. Enough. I mean it, Ben. I'm not. I'm really. Everybody's complaining about you. Everybody, and I'm keeping you on here. But this is it. You come back, please. We love everyone. Come back with a different attitude. We don't want to see you go. But stop it. Thank you very much. So with that in mind, everyone, I'm sorry I don't mean to pick one person out and all of this, but you know what? I'm tired of being criticized. I'm tired of doing that, for doing my job. I'm calling it like I see it. If people don't like it, well, then there are other shows. There's TV, there's radio, there's other content. That's all I could say. But a lot of people like my views. Play better. Do things better. But to keep criticizing me and my show, wrong. Why are you here? Why are you here? You obviously like it. You just like to get the host and all of that round up for no reason. We're all having a good time. Does it make sense that I have to call somebody out? It really doesn't. And I'm not doing it anymore. It's not fair. It's not fair to the creators. It's not fair to the other people that are looking at the show and want the show to succeed. I have a lot of nice stuff coming up, but I am not going to put up with bull crap. I'm not going to do it. With that in mind, everyone, we will see you tomorrow morning at 8:30. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. God bless you all. God bless America. And let's God bless the Yankees, because we really, really need a nice lift. Maybe later on today, I can't say tomorrow here in New York, maybe we'll have a much better game. So God bless you all. Love you all. Let's go Yankees. Good night, everyone. We'll see you at 8:30 tomorrow morning with the morning show. Good night, everyone.